Where do I belong? Just a little hint, take me home. I'm lost here. Oh, how did I ever?
No, it's not actually a channel. So welcome to my podcast. I don't think it's a podcast though. So yeah, for today's video, I'm gonna tackle about why did I choose that topic for my project proposal and why does it have to be like related with dengue. So back in April first week, I feel it wasn't Friday. I feel very much exhausted. I feel really tired. I feel discomfort from my body, and I got severe headache at that moment. And I thought it was just migraine because I also have migraine, but it wasn't, because the feeling that I had was very different from migraine. But I thought it was just migraine. My heart was throbbing a lot. I don't know if I had fever at the first try, but I feel like no. I didn't experience fever at all. It was just only headache, and I feel nauseous. I feel like I needed to vomit, and I cannot. So I have to take a rest, and my mind's really hazy. I feel drowsy at that moment. I don't know what would happen to me. I thought it was COVID at that moment. I was so scared because the fact that if I may run through or I may be reported by some of the officials in here, they said I had COVID and I need to isolate myself, to feel that maybe the fact that would I go to the hospital, maybe it's a great risk that I can get the infection. But no, maybe I had needed to stay at the house and just observe my body, observe the feeling that I felt at that moment. It was really an worst experience that I've ever experienced in my entire 18 years. So when I get back, I rest for like 2 hours, but I still feel the feeling that I had at the first try. And then voila, I got fever. The first temperature that I got was just only 40 degrees. It was too hot. I feel it's really just the feeling when you had a normal fever, when you have flu or something. But then as time went fast, I feel like I'm not myself at all. So I thought it was really COVID, but then I still have my taste buds though. It's really a question to me that I still have my taste buds. I still have the things that, symptoms of COVID, it wasn't there. Besides the fever that I had and headache and the joint pains, but then I still have my taste buds. Still have the smell and anything on my senses. It's still there. And then 12 in the afternoon, my temperature rises again. It was only 41 degrees Celsius, and it was too hot. But I feel like my body's too hot, but it's not when you touch it. So I don't know what's happening to me. Then until that thing happened, my head's still throbbing. I feel like very discomfort at that time. Then I got allergies, severe allergies in my hands and some of the parts of my body. Then my auntie decided to go to the hospital and ask for some physicians or family physicians, and they said that should be observed if it was just only a normal allergy reactions from the medicine that I took, or maybe it was dengue. So I was like, dengue, yeah. When I searched all the things that consider the symptoms of dengue, that's when I realized, yeah, it's dengue. So we bought this, and I take this for like 3 tries, and it's all positive. So I don't know what would happen to me. Yes, I'm grateful that it's not COVID, but I'm not grateful that it's not dengue. So that's where I realized that maybe the reason I've got that, because we had a lot of these mosquitoes in front of the gate and the garage part. So that's where I got the idea that maybe I should clean it after everything else is done. So when I heard about this immersion thing, I realized that maybe that's the perfect plan for me, the perfect idea, perfect proposal that I would propose, so that not just only that I could help my family not get affected or anything that, but also that I can contribute to the cleanliness of our house. Very much also grateful for my family. They are very much supportive. Their eyes always, acknowledging us, and the feeling that you had got that experience in immersion. It wasn't only the experience just because you've learned something from the fact that you clean your house, but also the lesson that you learn that it's very also important to take care of your health and also not to abuse it. I clean in front of the garage. There's also before and after pic, and I am happy about the situation that I'm in, even if it's just virtual. But still happy that I was able to perform, that I was able to take on the immersion for like 36 hours, and yeah, I will use it to utilize myself in the future to help other people and also to have that conscious and sympathy when it comes to environmental issues, because that's where you realize when you experience that kind of feeling and you experience a worse scenario for your life, you'll definitely have that lesson that you've learned, that you really wanted that thing to not be happen to other people, and there I've got the idea of that situation. So thank you.
Wake up, listen up, smell the coffee. It's yourself holding on you. Going down, I say, do what you want.